And today I'm going to be starting my back to school series. Hashtag back to school series with Diamond. I'm so excited to be starting the series. Not really excited about school, but excited for the series. You feel? So obviously, like, we all kind of need to slay for the first day of school. So woo, 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 woo. We about to be lit. S-L-A-Y. Slay. Slay. Slay, trick, or you get eliminated. I know everyone is trying to go back to school looking fine, looking good, body on fleek, face on fleek, hair on fleek, everything on fleek. And on fleek is definitely like a word for 2015, so we're just gonna throw that in the trash right quick. In the trash. But here's just a little tutorial that I wanted to show you guys because, let's face it, it's time to slay. Before you start your makeup, you really want to use a primer because it just lets everything set in and stays on all day. So I have two primers right here. I have a face primer and an eyeshadow primer. So now I'm going to put this little one on my eyelids. And I'm just going to drag it all the way to under my eyebrows. After I prime my face, I normally do my eyebrows before anything because it's just a lot easier and it just works better when you do your eyebrows first. So we're just going to do that. So as you guys know, I am obsessed with my Anastasia Beverly Hills eyebrow pencil, and this is a dual-sided pencil. So basically it has one side with a spoolie brush, and then this one is the actual product itself. And I use the color dark brown. If you guys want, go ahead and comment down below for a brow tutorial. I would totally do that kind of video, but right now I'm just going to speed through it just because we don't have that much time. Taking my MAC concealer brush and 252 and an LA Girl Pro Concealer, liquid kind of concealer. It is a little lighter than my actual skin tone. I'm going to be highlighting and outlining the outside of my brows. Okay, so after that I'm going to be going in with eyeshadow, but first I'm just going to introduce the brushes that I'm going to be using. These are the DUcare brushes, and they're super inexpensive but really good quality, and I just needed to tell you guys about these because girl. So they will be linked down below for sure, because how can you slay without good brushes, you know? So in order to have a flawless face, flawless makeup, you need to have good quality brushes. So I will be using their face and eyeshadow brushes. So the main palette I'm going to be using today is the Urban Decay Vice palette. I'm just going to take a DUcare fluffy brush. This is a little bit more precise but still fluffy and small. And I'm going to be taking this like brown burnt kind of orange color right here in the color Bitter. And I'm going to put this in my crease because we want to add definition but not too much because it is school, so we're trying to be, you know, cute but not like trying too hard. We don't need to try too hard. Like, we can still slay without makeup, but you know, we wanted to be extra today but not too extra. So after that I'm gonna go in with the color Fastball. So I'm going to be taking my Fix Plus and just spraying the brush 2 times so that way it can be a little bit damp, so when it catches onto the glittery eyeshadow, too much fallout, and also it'll be way more pigmented. So we're going to dap this into Flame, and Flame is the best gold. Oh my god. Like recently I love this color. I use it all the time. So I'm just going to put this in the very inner corner. With the same brush, I'm going to be applying the Stila Metallic eyeshadow, but it's mainly glitter, and I'm just going to dap this in here and then apply it to my inner corner. And to your like tear duct area can really make your eyes pop a lot better, and especially your eye color pop a lot better. So I always like to do this. Glitter is even better because it's like shining and pretty. It doesn't have to be too precise because it is like a highlight, so it's just kind of there. So pretty much this is the look we're going for. It's just like golden, and then you have like that little bit of definition but not too much. Now I'm going to go in with my Stila liquid eyeliner. You don't have to use eyeliner, you don't have to use lashes like I am going to be doing, but I mean, I love lashes and eyeliner and I can't kind of not live without them. If I were to be like in middle school or, you know, not really more experienced with makeup, I would just put on mascara and be done with this look, but I'm just going to go more advanced into it because it's something I would do, you know? Okay, so now that we have our eyeliner on, it is time for lashes. Since I'm obsessed with lashes and obviously makeup, I'm going to be using these Allure Lashes Definition, and these are pretty dramatic. They look like they are, but when they're on your eyes, they're not really that dramatic. They're kind of more like flirty and like wispy or whatever. So these are the number 126. I've been loving these so much. Like, I bought so many pairs from Ulta because I can't stop wearing them. Okay, so I'm going to be taking a drugstore foundation today. It's the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Makeup in W8, and I'm going to be applying this to my face. For school, I'm not going to be really wearing like too much face foundation. Just put a little bit of this on my face because, you know, in school you're sweating and it's just like, no. I'll be taking a beauty blender to blend out all my foundation. As you can see, there's not that much coverage with this foundation. I did not put that much, and also blending it out with this damp beauty blender makes it look a little bit more natural. So I like to do that, especially for a look for school. As I can say, for my eyeshadow, it is pretty dramatic because it is like glittery and like my lashes are pretty thick. So therefore I'm just gonna go in and make my rest of my face very light and neutral. To finish up the eye look, I'm gonna be taking my Urban Decay Big Fatty Mascara just so I can set my eyelashes with the falsies, and then we'll be done because I do not want to tightline my eyes for school because I don't want any black like running down my eyes, you feel? So taking my Aura Naked Illuminated highlighter, I'm going to be highlighting my cheekbones just for an extra glow. But I love this one because it's a lot, like, it's really pinky and rose gold. So it is really glittery, but it's time to glow. And I'm using a DUcare brush as well. And then I'm going to be setting my face with my MAC Studio Fix powder just to set my foundation. After my highlight, I'm just going to do a very, very light contour, but I do want to slay, so you got to contour and define some parts, you know, but not too much. So I'm taking a different kind of DUcare brush. This one is not angled like the one I use for my highlight, and just dome shaped, so yeah. And as usual, I'm going to be taking my contour kit. I'm going to be mixing the two colors right here. I want to apply this with a very light hand because we're not trying to go for a hard contour. That's pretty much it, and now we're just going to finish it off with some nude lips, and then we'll be done. So my favorite nude lip right now has to be the NYX Lingerie in the color 04 Lipoli. I don't know if that's really the name of it. You can get this at, oh my gosh, okay. But it is a liquid lipstick, so it should last on pretty well. I'm going to set my makeup with my Fix Plus by MAC just so that way everything can stay in place for the whole day of school. 6 and 7 hours of just staring at a projector. And we're ready. Alright guys, so I hope you guys all enjoyed this makeup tutorial. It's just a quick kind of slay first day of school makeup tutorial, so I hope you guys all enjoyed. But yeah, if you guys are gonna slay for the first day of school, go ahead and send me some pictures on Instagram, tag me, or go ahead and send me on Twitter. Comment down below when you guys go back to school because I go back to school so soon. Don't forget to follow me on my social media at dymondsflawless with 3 S's on Instagram and 2 S's on Twitter. And I will see you guys in my next video. Ow. Deuces. Deuces.
Bullin' with your bitch, she never told you. Wanna beg a gas in a old school. Tryna steal the sauce, but I taught you.